and they pretty much would be hostage to technicals and liquidity flows. There is nothing large which could be termed as a newsmaker which we are eagerly waiting for or eagerly watching out for. So it could be a day with a gap up start, and let's see if bulls can really fill up the gap or selling will accelerate as we move forward. So the first rates coming up on your screen: 70 points off for the Nifty, 75 points off now for the Nifty, and it's a cut of about 204 points for the Sensex. So both the benchmark indices are off to a weak start, and this is on expected lines. I'm just going to first address some of the newsmakers here. The big newsmaker is DLF. They've gone aggressive with a land parcel in Gurgaon. So let's see how markets are reacting to that. This is happening at a time when DLF, in a sense, has decided to retire a lot of its debt. They are bidding for an operational asset. Eicher Motor has taken a knock of 2%. So Eicher Motor is clearly on the receiving end. The market breadth is not looking all that promising. And has PNB recovered from yesterday's brutal fall? Let's check on that one. I mean, from 140 the stock has come down to sub 100. So it's been a excruciating fall for PNB. So Eicher is the one which has fallen really hard today. And then let's look at PNB. My producer will just fire PNB and OBC just to mark some of the PSU banks and the kind of opening ticks some of the banks are reporting. And there you go, Eicher looks like a bottomless pit for PNB. This is not long unwinding. This is short selling at every level, because if you've gone short on PNB Eicher after the scam broke out, I mean, you've just made money. At whatever level you've sold PNB, the stock has just not found any takers.
Yeah, it seems to be one of those falling knife situations for PNB, and doesn't seem like this free fall is quite done with just yet. HDFC, that's the stock that I want to look out for. The QIP book opened yesterday. The indicative deal size of about 1,896 crore rupees. The floor price has been set at about 1,824 rupees per share. So let's look out for what HDFC does in trade. HDFC starts off a little simmered, as is the case with the rest of the market as well. HDFC aside, you may want to look out for what some of the other stocks in news are up to this morning. And the MSCI rebalance, remember, is going to be effective today. So look out for some of the inflows, and just as per what some of the brokerages seem to be indicating, Reliance, Bharti, Petronet LNG, Idea, they may actually see some amount of inflows come by, and the outflows could be restricted to a BHEL. So look out for some of these names in trade. The big movers then from yesterday, and they were clearly the energy pockets, the gas stocks which held out. So MGL, IGL, Petronet LNG, GAIL, these were stocks which are in focus, considering the city gas distribution network. The next phase of bidding is going to be pretty much across the country. Remember, the PNGRB chairman told us exclusively this just yesterday. So that's going to be another stock which is going to be in focus.
Well, I just want to talk about three stocks. First is ICICI Bank. We are seeing more than 2% fall over there, and that's clearly, a negative, and it might, breach some of its important support levels. The other stocks from same space, and that's Axis Bank. Here too, stock has started weak and is very near to its strong support level. Here too, there are chances, because we have seen, some shorting taking place over there when they were moving higher. That time we didn't see much of a rise in open interest, so that was just sentimental buying in opening of the series. And Hindalco, we are talking about metal stocks doing well. Yes, Vedanta has been doing well, but Hindalco is also now precariously poised, coming to that zone of 230, 240, not bouncing back substantially. So are we talking about even metal stocks now remaining under pressure? So these are three important stocks, Aisha, from market perspective, which are not doing good, and now you're seeing Nifty gaining or losing further, 87 points down on Nifty. Bank Nifty is down by almost 350 points.